Postal 4 story starts with showing us the main character, called Dude, and his dog, Champ. In the very first minute they witness the stealing of their trailer, which is their home. Right after it happens they head to Eden to get their life back. From here we'll be playing through Monday to Friday, completing tasks from a to-do list to reach our goal. On Monday, our first task is to find a job, so we try our luck with a cardboard, but since it doesn't really work, we head to a job agency. Here this fella gives us 3 jobs, which include luring stray dogs into a very bizarre van, cleaning up huge piles of shit in the sewers, and working as a prison guard. After locking down each section, the reinforcements come, with a very unique entrance. Then there is an optional quest to put out the fire at the fire station, or we can just leave it like that and call it a day. On Tuesday we get a call from the job agency dude to meet another associate, which causes the dude to be kidnapped by a bunch of mariachis, just to meet their boss, El Plago, the plague of the border. I think the bane of the border would have been more fitting, but whatever. On this day, we need to work off a penalty by issuing parking tickets in the city. Then the mission we get is to shoot people to good old Mexico with a slingshot, while the border patrol gives us a pain in the ass. We show our artistic abilities on some billboards, but it gets interrupted pretty fast by a bunch of angry activists. After they are taken care of, we head to a pet store to make a delivery. But in the basement we suck in too much of the so-called good stuff, which makes the dude hallucinate, and he turns into a cat apparently, just to fuck up a dog, get some milk from the shop, and breed. When the weird trip is finally over, he goes to sleep in a stable with a bunch of donkeys, until this bidet dude wakes him up, just to give him tons of bullshit quests to complete. What a way to start the Wednesday. So we start off by finding people to sign our petition, to put a bidet in every home. Most of them just need a bit of encouraging.
I've got a mag full of compelling reasons why you should sign this petition.
I'll do whatever you say.
To continue this already shit day, we have to clean huge piles of shit yet again. It feels like the developers have run out of ideas already, and we aren't even halfway through. Our next stop is at the toilet paper HQ, where we have to install bidets for some reason, then fight our way through the army of toilet paper users, just to face a guy named Dinklage, a budget Peter Dinklage, straight out of Game of Thrones. I mean, this could even pass as a nice metaphor, since the final season of the show should have been flushed down the toilet. Anyway, we kill him, install the final bidet, and we are good to go to Coney Island, just to sabotage the power supply of this amusement park. But of course it ends up in massacre.
Oh, mommy!
Another day passed. Another weird thing happens. This time Champ gets taken away by some kind of cult. We find him and simply leave the place. But of course we are contacted by a mob to do a couple missions for them. This time we have to work as the pit boss in a casino. It's the usual stuff. Customer service, firefighting, and stopping some anti-casino activists. When we are done, we need to fix a scooter race by eliminating all the other players on the track. -1. I messed it up because I was paying too much attention to the brand logo parodies, so I had to take the long way out of here. There are only 2 more quests left for Thursday. To vote for the local governor, and to become a game tester for a VR game, running around solving puzzles and killing robots in a Tron-like world. When it's done, the dude gets to spend the night in a hotel room. Then he speaks to the mob boss's boss, the big boss who lives in the tower. He's giving us 3 missions for Friday. The first one is to go to the mall, which is swarmed with soldiers, so I try to avoid most of them to confront their leader on the 3rd floor, just to make love with her. She's a keeper, no doubt. Next up we dive into a treasure hunt to steal an alien head sort of thing, while we are hunted by this fine gentleman. As for the last mission, we visit a dam, where a cult is trying to poison the city's water supply, so we need to stop them, and at the same time we have to plug in these leaks, with whatever we find. But it doesn't really matter, because in the end the structural failure happens anyway, and the poison turns the city into hell. From now we have to kill the 3 regional bosses before confronting the big boss. So we kill the mob boss wins, El Plago, and also the bidet guy. And we can head to the tower, where we meet the dude's father. After a short boss fight, the dude is almost killed. But luckily his new girlfriend saves him. Then he decides to leave Eden's Inn, buys a new trailer, and leaves in the sunset.